Hi there Transform fans, this is Skidsmith1313 bringing you another video review, and this time I've got for you the Transformers Prime Deluxe class version of Sergeant Kup. Now I was actually thinking of picking up a Sergeant Kup version, I think it was from the Generations line, but I never got round to it just because it didn't come into any sort of Transformer related video games or movies or TV programs, so I didn't bother. But I know it came into like the Generations, which I haven't really seen. But this one's pretty cool and has been repainted to what I thought could have been a character to come into Transformers Prime, which was Ironhide. You can see by these cannons, I mean, they do look very Ironhide-ish, and I mean, you can even peg them together and have a dual massive gun of destruction. So pretty cool, and also when you turn it sort of makes a clicky noise because inside the gun there are little itty bits, you can see them on the side, sort of like teeth if you will, but they can store on the back on either of the pegs here. Oh no, they're not pegs but there are two pegs here and there's two pegs on the side, so if you want to sort of make him into a movie-verse vehicle where they've got the guns popping out from everywhere, then you can. So pretty cool that you can do that. So there we go. Okie dokie, so let's get on to the transformation of this guy. Although, to be honest, he is a really cool pickup sort of truck, you know, or a flatbed sort of thing. Very Ironhide look, you know, but it's green and it's Sergeant Kup. So sorry to disappoint. But there we go. So let's get on to the transformation. So first things you probably want to do is just lift this bit up and it'll unpeg the legs here. You then want to come to the side and give these a bit of a wiggle. You can also pull at these bits and that will then let that bit go. Do the same on this side. So you can then sort of do that. Use the top part of the hood to sort of spring up there we go, so you can spring up the whole of this. That gives you then clearance to pull these out to the side like so. You can see the wheels are joined on this, which will come into play in a little sec. So you can pull these top bits out, which were the front of the car, and they're now going to be sort of shoulder pads. So if you just pull them out on the bar and then just lift them up, you can lift them up all the way or fold them like that if you want, but it's up to you. Lift the arms out then to the side so you can sort of get that sort of look where the wheels to the back. You can then do that, and then if you want, rotate this round just on the joint that it's on, and then you sort of just flip that round and you've got his fist. So I like how that sort of, you know, you can't really see where anything happens, and then all of a sudden it's like flip that, rotate it round, and there you have his arm. You can then push this thing up, so if you push on this thing, then if I show you, if I hold this bit and push that up, you can see his head comes up. Sort of monkey-like, if you will. It looks quite monkey-like. So then the feet split the back of the car, so they're pegged in with 3 pegs, and then turn it like so. Once you've done that, you can fold that out on this joint as well as the other side, and then rotate this on the joint as well, sort of like what Rumble was like with the joint on the side. So rotate it like that. Come to the back of the figure, and you can then, you want to sort of there's a little peg under here, and you just want to sort of push this forward enough, push it forward and down, to sort of just get past that bit. Just give it a pull, it won't snap, so don't worry about that. That can then get folded back if you want. Then you can use this part and just bring that down on top of the Monkey Man, like that. So you can't. What you can do is, if you bring it down in a specific way, you can then sort of bring it forward enough to peg into the shoulder pads, and there we go, and then bring it backwards, and there's pegs in these bits which have to go into the slots there. I'll just show you that again. There are the slots in there, and there are pegs on that thing. Peg that in, and that secures that there. So you can then have him like that. Now a lot of people have complained about this thing, that, you know, it sort of is a bit of a thingy at the back. I mean, especially now it doesn't look like that, but some people's I know sprung up like that and it stayed like that, and that is quite annoying. But lo and behold, because there is no pin there, you can just give that a wiggle and that will pull off. I mean, you could just leave it like that, but if you want to go the extra mile, you can just peg it on the other way. So find 2 holes and peg it against the back, which gives the back a bit more detail and shrinks the backpack a little bit. And they have a really cool Sergeant Kup figure in his robot mode. So he's pretty cool. I really like how the chest is formed. He does look very monkey-like, which is pretty interesting. So you could then peg these on, and this is where I get the Ironhide look, especially when you have the other figure. And then you then get this sort of Ironhide look with the 2 cannons. But he does look really, really cool in this mode. You know, a lot of green. Not my sort of shade of green, as you can see in the back, but sort of almost mint green. I'll go with mint. But he's really cool. You know, he's got a lot of articulation in his legs. Sort of very loose ratchets, but they do hold in the place that you want them to make him have a sort of like running pose if you want. I always think when they're running they look really funny. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Fantastic figure there. Nice to have on your display, even if you have it in vehicle mode compared to the other figure. You know, really, really cool. I like how all 4 wheels actually come to the back of the figure. I know it's a small detail, but it's pretty neat how that happens. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this guy, even though he didn't turn up in the cartoon. Especially when there was quite a lot of, I think we had an Ironhide for the commanders, and we've had an Ironhide Takara of like remoulded certain ones and bring out different ones, which is pretty interesting because we have got some pretty cool characters from that. But there we go, Sergeant Kup. And I just want to give you a little bit of a size comparison with the other one from this part of the wave. There he is with Rumble. So pretty cool. You can see the blue is really, really bright on the camera. And in person as well, it actually is. I mean, I've got 3 lights shining on it. But yeah, really, really cool. I really like Sergeant Kup, and he's a good person to have on your shelf with the rest of your Transformers Prime gang. So there we go, guys. If you have enjoyed, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. You can also comment in the comments down below as well. Tell me what you think of this character, what you think of the other repainted character of this. You can also rate the video as well, so I know you're enjoying the series, and I will see you guys in the next video which comes out on the channel. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you then, and goodbye.